Hey everybody, Steve here with the New Geek. Gonna be playing a little bit of City Skylines today. So last stream completely annihilated this entire industrial area and moved the cargo line that was previously over here to over here, and kind of made this a nice rural area with tree farms and a chicken farm. So I think it is a much better layout, much cleaner. Still having problems with our lines. I think I may need to end up doing all of our train lines to get these unstuck. But I'm also facing some traffic issues. So I got this highway over here, and we got this little off-ramp, which is working well. But now to get on this side of town, really the only way is through here. And so everybody's coming here, making this right, and then making this right, and kind of coming back around. So we need to figure out how to better do this. Yeah, this traffic is quite insane. And I'm honestly not even sure where everything is going. Oh, it is going... Oh, wow. So that makes 0 sense. Going way over there. Holy shit, that's a long drive. So that was a car that was down over here. Oh, it's because they have no way of getting from this side onto this road. Well, they can go up here. So part of me wants to create a ramp that goes up and over and then connects in. I just don't know if I have enough room to pull that off. Yeah, I really need to figure out a way to get this traffic flowing better. In hindsight, I don't think this passenger rail was great to have here. I don't know if I'm ready to tackle redoing that as well. Quite sure why traffic is kind of weird over there. So I added this third lane so people could get off of here, but it seems like most are just trying to abuse it. So I may downgrade that back to a 2-lane. See how that does. And I think I might actually downgrade this to a 1-lane. Just to prevent the double turn. But then it goes back into a double. So I think that's going to work out a little bit better. Cars over here. A lot of traffic. All right. Again, I'm in demand for everything. I don't think I'm gonna really be able to fit any more industrial over here. Parking lots aren't really being used just yet. one thing I am gonna do is get rid of these lines. We're gonna start from scratch with our train lines in hopes that we can kind of clear this up. I'm gonna do this for both the cargo and so I have no lines. Then let's do the same thing for the passenger. We're gonna delete all of these for right now. And so the one mistake I do think I made is I didn't create a through path. And so really this train station needs to be moved over this way a little bit more. But I just don't have the room. I mean, I guess I could move it over here. And maybe that wouldn't be awful. Because if I do this, I've got to start moving a lot of this other stuff. But maybe not. I mean, it's just probably this block and this block. But I think it needs to happen. Yeah, I think it needs to happen. I hate to do it. Got some... Yeah, it's gotta happen, guys. Alright. So this is what our project is. We're going to be moving this train station in some, creating a through line so that trains can get through easier. So let's just start destroying. Let's zone all of this. And we're gonna move these temporarily. Just move these out of the way for right now. This one's gonna be a little bit tough to move. Actually gonna turn off snapping and we're just gonna move it right here for right now. It's not gonna work, but and get rid of our connections. We gotta get rid of this. Now, let's just pick this bad boy up and put it over for right now. First thing I want to do is get the line going straight through. So we'll get our train, our double track, and just gonna grab that, do that. And then now, we grab this again. literally gonna just do this. So now we need a road. Not that. Just like so. Let's see where we can fit our parking. I'm kind of hoping I can fit it right on this. Oh, so close. Really needs to go down a little bit more. I think I'm gonna have to take some liberties and I take that at a 45. Get rid of that. Probably rejigger all this.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise
But now we
caution
can
if you
move this
must
down
drive,
a little bit
and
more.
try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Back at
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears
Let's
up.
get our tracks.
If you're in it, you
Line
already
back
know
up.
about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
So this one's gonna be trickier. This may not work. I may have to how would I do that? Let's just try what we can do here. Feel a little bit better about that. I think I'm gonna get rid of these houses though through here and have this street come straight down. I think that'll much more. Let's park. So that's nice. I get these parks back in right. grab this bigger park. That back up here. Gonna get some low density building. Think that one may be a little bit too big. Better. Then this is gonna be some mixed. Gonna be some mixed. So is that. That needs to go. Sorry guys. They're a little bit too much in town. My cursor. That's not gonna fit. Still complaining about this. I don't know how many times I've deleted that. Let's see, we've got the parking, which is already full. Oh, jeez. Could almost fit that in there. Maybe. Or wonder if I could fit another. No, that's not gonna happen. I could get rid of Lake Street. Or at least, yeah, this part of Lake Street. Just don't know if I want to do that though. Wonder if I could fit it over here. I could fit it right here. Park right there, and we threw down another parking.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Second Moon Radio with your host, J. Thomas Hornbuckle. Tune in tomorrow for a second chance to hear the music of yesteryear.
See how that goes.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're
I'd like
planning
to
a quick trip out,
fit a
you
bigger
might want to
park
wait a little while until everything
in
clears
here.
up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No
A
use
signature
reminding
building
you.
that I could do.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive
I've already
safe.
built everything.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing
Oh, I should
well,
do
that
some of
floats
those.
our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Look at our parks again. Oh, dog. Plaza playground. That could almost fit in there if it wasn't for those streets. That definitely can't. I could just do a series of parks in here. But that... Come on, really? That's... You know, these really shouldn't have been... Well, I don't guess that's too bad. I don't think these row homes go in here though anymore. I really think the density is just too different for right here. I think what we're gonna do is... I want it front facing on this road. Let's see if we can get this. So if we do a... There we go. Get a high density of that. A little bit big. Not too bad. Change the zoning of this a little bit. Really? Alright. Hey, Amanda Hun. Appreciate the follow. I want to do through here. It's not bulldoze. But some... We'll pass. Our why it forced it to rebuild that building. Didn't even highlight it. What it is, I guess. It's a bit frustrating. Let's get some nice trees down here. Definitely like using apple trees. I need to get my line tool. I can just draw a nice, straight, evenly distributed line of trees and bushes. There we go. This little area, I've added some density. We need to get the trains set back up. So let's get our lines. This is our passenger. We want to take passenger to this station over here. And back. Go ahead and name that. So this is downtown to, I think that's Fairview. Let's actually jump back over to Fairview because I think there was a line already set up over there. I was wanting to start from scratch. Yeah, so this one is just going. Let's get rid of it real quick. Let's create our Fairview to Lynn back. This is Fairview to Lynn. We got an abandoned building. Any others over here? Garbage issue. May have to look at increasing trucks. Alright, so this one. Long ways out of the way. Let's do that real quick. Another abandoned. Let's go back over here. So we want to create lines. From here. Milford. This is downtown to Milford.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to the more challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly angry response from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology
downtown to Hendon.
Modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all
my
expertise
regional
derives
connections,
merely
I think
from
I want
a
to make
life
red.
devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue.
Hold on one
Professor
second.
Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest
Alright, sorry about that.
And on to our main feature story.
All right.
The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our
Got our
neighborhood.
lines here.
You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
Oh, sorry. Here we
That's
go.
good for business.
Now I'm looking at
and
trains.
Good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I think... Actually, I think there is another regional connection I need to do. Grab... this one. And... oh, maybe that is it. Got that one. We've got that one. There's no train that way. Excuse me. Yeah, so we don't really need that one, because we can grab Lynn from here. Yeah, so I think I'm content with just these 4 connections right now for train, or for passenger train rather. I could add a change the color of this again to more of a lighter red, pink. Now let's go with that for right now. Now let's look at our cargo. Our cargo, where's our cargo? Here it is. Cargo. Definitely want one that's going from there to here and back, because that's our cargo harbor. So let's, yep. Cargo rail yard to harbor. So I think we want that one blue.